Welcome back to Tomb Raider 2 with me, Matthew Gaddis, aka Puggy. So today we will get further into the Maria Doria. Again, another long level. In fact, quite a few levels will get a bit longer from here on, I think. And that might have been the case since the thing. Anyway, because the door is locked, what I have to do is actually shimmy to the right here and make it over to this ledge over here. High above from where I entered the ballroom. So yeah. And that being said, I don't think you can see anything, but over here seems to be... Actually, I don't know. It looks like a weapon, but I do not know. Seriously. But we do have that key now, and so now we want to go back to the other room. Yes, seriously. There'll be a lot of backtracking between the two rooms and whatnot, so yeah. As for the key itself, it doesn't do anything except in that other room, so get to it, Lara, don't go back through there. I've also rearranged the blocks so it's a bit easier to come back to this room with the strewn tables and everything. I guess this might be the game room. I do not know. I do not know if it's the game room, but now I want to find the keyhole to put the key I found in the thing here. So this is the restroom key apparently. So this opens the toilets then? Seriously, and it works as well. Of course it does, it's a Tomb Raider game, what do you expect? So let's go in here, and in here is another switch. That opens the big double doors, and a couple more goons come rolling in, sort of. I'm going to equip the things just to get rid of them, the Uzis that is. Just to get rid of them quickly. Yes, I know I'll need them for the final boss, but please, I can afford to use some ammo. Anyway, over here in this room is another switch. Now, let's see what this does. In fact, it opens the door high above where we were earlier. Back in the ballroom. Yay. But never mind that. Let's go back. Yeah, I'm going to go there. I don't have to move the blocks again now they're in a decent position. So let's go back through here. And indeed, head downwards. And indeed to the next area. Now there is a way of getting up the thing. You may have seen it at the beginning of the level, but I was too busy introducing the episode, so I don't know. There is a platform jutting out here that will give us access to the area we want to go to above. So that's how you get up there. Seriously, and then shimmy to the left again, because we've already done that. All I did was collect some ammo though, so yeah. But never mind that. Let's see what's beyond this door then. Because, well, there's more rusty area as well beyond the thing, seriously. And what we have to do in the next area is open a few more doors. One of which requires a key, of course. So let's open this one first. I may as well say, because, you know me, and Tomb Raider games and everything. Certainly. So go over to the door and let's open it. And then in this room you will see a couple of movable blocks, yes. However, we are missing something here. And that might be quite concerning here as well. Seriously, especially since we don't have a thing. There's another door we can open automatically here with the wheel and everything. And in here, we will see a switch that is kind of elevated a bit. Which we cannot reach just yet. I say just yet. But yeah. In the other room, there's another switch in this room. So I guess I'm going to go here first. And that means more moving blocks again. Yay. And we'll need to anyway to reach that thing. So I guess it's time to speed things up yet again. Firstly, we have to pull out, well, not that one apparently, but pull out this one. And this takes a few pulls to get it out. just to reach the switch, of course. And, of course, a lot of manoeuvring with Lara here. Seriously. And then push it forwards towards here. Now, don't push it too far. Because, yeah, I already messed up there. Yeah, what I should have done is pushed it to the left there. Into that little hidey hole on the left of the room. And then, indeed, then I will be able to... Actually, will that work? Yes, I would. Okay, good. Pull it to one end. And then pull up and then go around and pull the... And get to the switch, yada, yada, yada. And, indeed, we can get to the next area then. Yay. Now, there's another block above this one. So let's pull that one out next. That will give us access to this room here. And we can pull up there. And in this room, you will see seemingly a passageway along this way. I don't know where this goes, but I kind of do because I have played this game before. But, yeah. Goes back into this room with the switch or whatever. Seriously. And we can't do anything in here. So let's go to the next room, and you may well hear the sound of burners here. Oh yes, and another guy with, they're going to use the automatics on him. Yes, I could use the things. I think it takes 3 shotgun blasts for the wrench guy, seriously. Okay, so this room also has a movable block. This one is a bit easier because where you're supposed to go is kind of lined up on from where you're seeing there. Right up against the bottom left-hand corner of the room is another switch. So yeah, that's where we want to push the block at least. So at least this one I don't have to speed up because it wasn't just a pain in the arse if you ask me. So yeah, so let's go over to the switch and pull it. And that will open the door, I believe, back outside. So that's 2 out of a load of doors. So what about the other one? We still don't have the key for that other one in the corner. That's important because we kind of need it, don't we? Yeah. And, okay, apparently we do. Okay, fair enough. Open the door with the rusty key then. And that will give us access to this room. And indeed, over here is another big drop. So, again, I will save because it bears repeating. And then have Lara go through here and safely drop down here, or safety drop even. Although that does look like quite a bit of a thing. So I might use... Okay, I don't have enough in terms of thing. Okay, a leap of faith, and thankfully Lara does survive this. And another block pushing puzzle. In fact, it looks almost like the inverse of the last one. The difference is the blocks are in different places, so maybe not. Speed up again because, to be honest, these can be annoying. Where I want to put it is on the left-hand corner for once. So yeah. Then jump over, roll, and push it in. There we go. And then, like with the last room with the blocks, pull the one that's stuck inside to the other end. I think about twice will do, unless I want to go back upstairs, which is necessary anyway. So let's go through here then, and then go through here, go to the other side, and yes, another block. Yeah, I can't get a break, can I? Oh well, push it in and we'll be done with that for now. Go around here, pull, thankfully no other blocks. Except there's a drop here, so be careful. You may hear burners, because there is some breakable tiles. So yeah, there are. And then I'll save here. Jump directly over them. Beware of the barrels. Indeed, they come rolling down, just like in the rig levels. Then I want to go up this way, because this is where the Jade Dragon secret is. You may well hear, when you pull up here, a bunch of barrels going over you. The easiest way to avoid them is, aside from dropping down, is to wait till they pass over Lara's head, because that's what they do. And there's the secret. So I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!